The galaxy was in ruins, its stars dimmed by war and destruction. Alien empires had fought each other for centuries, leaving planets burned and systems shattered. Captain Rahl stood on the bridge of his cruiser. Staring at the holographic map of the sector, he saw countless fleets destroyed, trade routes broken, and entire civilizations wiped from history. The smell of burnt metal and scorched energy hung faintly in the air. Even the oldest veterans whispered about the scale of destruction they had never imagined. Rahl's fleet drifted cautiously through the remains of a once thriving system. Ships with broken hulls and flickering lights floated silently, abandoned. Sensors detected remnants of weapons fire and strange energy signatures. Each reading made Rahl's stomach tighten. The galaxy had become a graveyard. And something darker was stirring suddenly. A burst of energy appeared on the scanners. Coming from an uncharted region, Loom, the science officer, leaned forward, her eyes wide. "Captain, this is unusual," she said. "The readings are ancient." "And powerful," Rahl frowned, his mind racing. "The elders warned us about this," he muttered. "Ancient human technology. It should not be touched." Reports came in from nearby fleets. Scrambled and frantic, they spoke of strange signals, glowing points in space and energy pulses too strong to identify. The older officers whispered about the lost human warships, legends that had vanished centuries ago. "They say the humans once ruled the stars," one officer said, "and now their return could mean the end of everything we know, despite the warnings." Curiosity gnawed at the team. The energy pulses grew stronger, shaking nearby asteroids and space stations. Vec, a young officer with reckless ambition, approached the console. "What if we trace it?" he asked. "What if we find what's sending it?" Rahl shook his head, worry etched on his face. "The elders said never to awaken it," he said. "But someone seems determined to ignore the truth." The fleet altered its course toward the source. Tension building with every mile, the stars around them seemed to flicker under the growing energy field. Ships vibrated slightly, systems struggling to compensate. Even the seasoned crew felt a shiver run down their spines. They had entered the heart of something ancient, powerful, and dangerous. On the bridge, monitors displayed strange visions of the past. Massive human fleets, planets conquered, worlds destroyed, and soldiers moving with perfect coordination. The images flashed so quickly they were almost overwhelming. Rahl's jaw tightened as he realized the truth. The humans had not simply disappeared, they had been waiting. And now, something was calling them back. The energy signal pulsed again, brighter and louder. It cut across the galaxy like a heartbeat, resonating in every system nearby. Rahl felt the weight of centuries pressing down on him. He knew the galaxy was on the edge of something it could not yet comprehend. Something unstoppable, precise, and powerful. And the first signs of humanity's return were beginning to show. The fleet moved cautiously toward the source, every officer alert. The abandoned systems around them were silent witnesses to what had been lost. And now, with the human signal pulsing in the void, the galaxy waited, waiting for the return of a power that had once ruled all. And none could know what would happen next. The chaos of the galaxy was only the beginning. The energy pulses grew stronger, shaking the very space around Captain Rahl's fleet. Every sensor registered waves of power unlike anything they had seen before. Loom's hands flew over the controls, scanning the signal. "It's ancient," she said, voice trembling. "This energy is human. From long ago. And it's alive." Rahl's jaw tightened. He remembered the elders' warnings, spoken in hushed tones across generations. "Never awaken the humans," they had said. "They are not like us." And their return could destroy everything. The source of the signal pulsed rhythmically, like a heartbeat stretching across light years. Vex stared at the monitors, eyes wide. What if we just watch it? He asked nervously, what if we trigger it? Rawl shook his head. This is not something to experiment with, he said. But someone already has, across the galaxy. Alien fleets detected the pulse. Energy readings jumped off every sensor. Systems overloaded and shields flickered. Commanders in distant sectors whispered in disbelief, "It can't be." Humans again? Reports came from scouts and drones. Ships malfunctioned. Communications scrambled. The signal was spreading faster than any known technology could move. The portal that had been dormant for centuries began to stir. Blue light glowed faintly around its edges. Pulsing with energy, the air inside nearby stations shimmered. Even the hulls of Rawl's ships vibrated under the unseen power. Loom's eyes widened. "This is more than just energy," she said. "It's a call. And someone is answering it." Suddenly, the first human warship emerged from hyperspace. Massive and silent, its black and silver hull reflected starlight. Symbols glowing faintly blue along the surface. The alien fleet froze, unable to move or react. Weapons failed, shields wavered, and engines stuttered. Rawl felt a cold shiver run through him. The legends were real. Humanity had returned. The warship did not fire, did not rush forward. And yet the alien fleet knew instinctively that resistance was useless. Smaller human vessels blinked into existence around the main ship. Disciplined, silent, precise, energy waves pulsed outward. Disabling systems across nearby sectors, even distant fleets felt the presence. A calm authority radiated from the warship, and fear spread like wildfire. Rawl looked at the portal behind the warship, glowing steadily. The energy pulses seemed to guide and feed the human vessels. The galaxy itself trembled. The consequences of awakening humanity were undeniable. Every officer on the bridge understood the danger, and every heart beat faster with the realization. Vec whispered, barely audible, "The elders. They were right. We should have never touched it." Rawl nodded silently. "This is only the beginning," he said. "The humans are returning, and nothing can stop them." The warship rotated slowly, scanning, observing, powerful without a single shot. Its presence dominated every star and fleet nearby. The portal continued to pulse, sending out energy like a living signal. And across the galaxy, civilizations began to notice. The signal had awakened not just a warship, but the memory, the power, and the presence of humanity. And the galaxy held its breath, waiting for what would come next. The first human warship emerged fully into the system, massive and silent. Its black and silver hull gleamed under the distant stars, symbols pulsing faintly blue. Captain Rawl and his officers froze, eyes wide in disbelief. Even the bravest commanders felt fear twist in their chests. The alien fleet had never seen technology like this. Every sensor, every weapon, every system struggled to understand it. The humans did not fire, did not rush forward. And yet their presence alone dominated the battlefield. Small vessels blinked into existence around the main warship. Moving with perfect precision, alien fleets tried to respond. But weapons failed, shields faltered, and engines jammed. Rawl's heart pounded as the truth settled in. Humanity was back, and they were awake. Aware and unstoppable inside the warship. Soldiers moved with calm authority, armor polished, weapons ready. Each movement was deliberate, measured, and terrifying in its precision. The alien fleet could feel their discipline and strategy radiating outward. No words were spoken, yet every officer and soldier understood the humans' control. The warship pulsed with energy like a living force. Even distant fleets trembled under its silent command. Vex stared at the monitors, unable to hide his awe. "They warned us." "The elders were right," he whispered. The humans. They are more than legends. Rahl nodded, jaw tight. They are not here to negotiate, he said quietly. They are here to reclaim. And nothing we do will stop them. The portal behind the warship pulsed rhythmically. Sending energy waves across the system, the waves seemed to guide the humans, amplify their presence, and disable alien technology. Every ship in the fleet felt the weight of their authority. The alien commanders tried to move, to organize, to retreat. But the humans' presence froze them in place. No one dared act. No one dared challenge the returning power. The human warship rotated slowly, scanning the sector. Its smaller vessels moved like shadows, silent and precise. The alien fleet realized they were not facing a single ship, but a strategy, a force, and a mind centuries ahead of them. The images flashed across Rahl's Cansol's massive fleets, human soldiers, unstoppable weapons. It was as if the legends were alive before their eyes, and the galaxy had no defense. A single human vessel projected a silent warning across the sector. Even without words, the message was clear. You were warned. Prepare yourselves. The alien fleet shuddered, knowing that resistance would be useless. The portal pulsed one last time, connecting the warship, its smaller vessels, and the galaxy. The energy radiated power, strategy, and inevitability. Captain Rahl swallowed hard, fear pressing against his chest. This is only the beginning, he whispered. The humans are back. And nothing will be the same. The alien fleets remained frozen. Powerless and awed, the first human warship hovered silently, dominating every star and fleet in its path. The portal behind it glowed like a heartbeat, guiding their return and across the galaxy. Civilizations began to feel the power of humanity awakening. The first signs of a force once thought gone now returned, calm, precise, unstoppable. And the galaxy held its breath, knowing that humanity had come back to reclaim its place. The human warship hovered silently above the ruined system, its smaller vessels spread out like shadows, scanning every fleet, every planet, every star. Captain Rahl and his officers stared at the monitors, powerless to act. Every weapon and shield in the alien fleet struggled to function under the humans' energy field. The warship did not fire, did not rush, and yet its presence alone commanded fear and respect. Suddenly, the humans sent a signal across the galaxy. It traveled faster than any known communication. Reaching distant fleets and star systems, the message was simple. Clear and terrifying, humans had returned. And the galaxy must prepare or face destruction. Rahl's stomach tightened. The Elder's warnings came back to him. Humanity was not to be underestimated. Alien commanders argued, shouted, tried to coordinate their fleets. But fear spread faster than any order could reach. The warship's smaller vessels projected the humans' presence across the sector. Every system that received the signal trembled. The pulse of the portal behind the ship amplified their message, guiding the humans and marking paths for their fleets. The galaxy began to understand that resistance was futile. Loom studied the energy waves, her hands shaking. They are calm, she said. They know exactly what they are doing. Rahl nodded silently, jaw tight. They are not reckless. Not chaotic, he said. They are precise, disciplined, and unstoppable. Every alien officer on the bridge understood the magnitude of what had been unleashed. A projection emerged from one of the smaller vessels. It hovered in space like a hologram, simple but commanding. You were warned, the voice said. Prepare yourselves. The alien fleets shivered. No one dared speak. No one dared move. The humans had returned. And their calm authority was a weapon more powerful than any fleet. Vec whispered in disbelief. The Elders. They were right, he said. We should have never disturbed the portal, Rahl nodded. Feeling the weight of centuries of history pressing down, the humans' warship pulsed again. Energy spread across nearby systems like a living force. Every fleet, every planet, every outpost would soon feel the humans' presence, and there would be no escaping it. The alien fleet remained frozen, overwhelmed by the calm, deliberate power of humanity. The portal pulsed in rhythm with the warship, connecting past, present, and future. It guided the humans, amplified their authority, and warned the galaxy. Every system now knew that humans were awake, aware, and returning to reclaim their place. Rahl swallowed hard, fear pressing on him from every direction. "This is the true warning," he said quietly. "The humans are back, and the galaxy must hold its breath." The smaller human vessels moved like shadows around the main warship. Their presence alone demonstrated precision, discipline, and unstoppable power. Every alien fleet understood the reality of what was happening. Resistance was impossible, escape was futile. The portal pulsed one last time, and the humans were ready. The galaxy waited, trembling, for the next step of humanity's return. The human warship moved through space like a shadow. Silent and powerful, its smaller vessels followed precisely, scanning every fleet, every system, every star. Captain Rahl's alien fleet remained frozen, overwhelmed by fear and awe. Every sensor, every weapon, every system failed to measure the humans' true power. The portal behind the warship pulsed with energy, linking the fleet, the planet, and distant systems. Every wave of energy felt like a heartbeat, strong, steady, unstoppable. Rahl gripped the console, knuckles white. "They are moving," he whispered, "and nothing we do will stop them." The alien fleets tried to retreat, but even that was difficult. The humans' presence dominated the very space around them. Even the bravest commanders could not act. Their pride and confidence had crumbled under the calm authority of the humans. The smaller human vessels projected signals across the sector. Every world that received them trembled with fear. The message was clear. Humanity had returned, and the galaxy would obey or fall. Rahl's chest tightened as he realized the consequences. The Elder's warnings had been ignored, and now the galaxy was powerless inside the warship. Soldiers moved with calm authority, armor polished, weapons ready. Each action was deliberate, precise, and terrifying in its perfection. The alien fleet could feel their discipline and strategy radiating outward. No words were needed, no threats were spoken. Every officer and soldier understood the humans' dominance. The warship pulsed with energy like a living force. Even distant fleets trembled under its silent command. Rahl glanced at the portal, glowing like a living heart. It guided the humans, amplified their presence, and disabled alien technology. The galaxy itself seemed to shiver. Every civilization, every fleet, every outpost felt the humans' awakening. The consequences of their return were immediate and undeniable. No system could resist, no fleet could hide. Every alien officer understood the power they were facing. A projection emerged from the warship, floating above the fleets. "You were warned," the voice said. "Prepare yourselves." The alien fleets shivered, powerless and awed. The humans had returned to claim their place in the galaxy, and their authority was absolute. Deliberate, unstoppable. The portal pulsed one final time, sending energy through every nearby system. The smaller human vessels moved in perfect coordination. Scanning, marking, and observing, every fleet felt the weight of humanity's return. Even the strongest empires realized they were too late. The humans had returned fully awake. Fully aware, fully prepared, Rahl swallowed hard, his chest tight with fear and respect. "This is it," he whispered. "The humans are back, and the galaxy will never be the same." The alien fleets remained frozen, helpless under the calm, deliberate presence of humanity. Every system held its breath, waiting for the humans' next move. The human warship pulsed like a living heartbeat in space. Its smaller vessels moved with deadly precision, a silent army ready to reclaim. The galaxy trembled, every star, every planet. Every fleet knew the truth: humanity had returned. Unstoppable, disciplined, and fully aware. And the galaxy could only watch as the humans reclaimed their rightful place among the stars.